They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his clock? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds.
I really haven't done anything good.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Smith. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Yeah, touchdown.
A great play there. 50 yards. And the Raiders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Thank you.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's at it again. Charles had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Throwing is Smith. Steps away to his left. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And
Fucking bitch.
no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and that will keep this a 2-point game.
Well, I think I just cost of myself the fucking ball game. Son of a bitch.
Now it's Herbert. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Smith. There's that man again. It's complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bryant. There's a nice move. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Smith. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Smith now to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Smith. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Geno Smith taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Important extra point up and through. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Herbert and the Chargers down by 9. 1:47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Open man is Palmer. And he's going to have another first down.
This is over.
Comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Herbert going to throw. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to the left side. He's got McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late.
Oh shit, he was wide open.
Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem. That score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that. And we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, this was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points, and then they were hoping for the miracle there on the onside kick. Couldn't get it recovered, and that was your ball game.
And I'm of the opinion that any time you actually do recover an onside kick, it almost is a miracle. It takes so many things going right to make it happen. It didn't in this case, and they walk off a victor.
So for Las Vegas, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll drop down to 1-3, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on